reality he's broke. Are you surprised I can't pay this? Today's topic.
Yeah, we back. K.I.T.V, back again. It's a crazy one.
HIV positive, right? And this is just a PSA to those that are not HIV positive. Disclosure is my choice. When I disclose and how I disclose and who I disclose to is up to me. I find it so crazy how people are telling me that I need to disclose before I go on a date, that I need to disclose before I kiss somebody. This is the craziest one. Before I even tell them my name. It's not happening. I don't think that it's my responsibility to tell someone that I'm HIV positive if they are treating me as if I'm not. Your health is your responsibility. Adopt the mindset of medical practitioners. Assume that everyone has something until they prove to you that they do not. Why are you kissing a stranger or trying to kiss a stranger that you just met? Why are you trying to have intercourse with someone raw that you just met? You don't know me from a hole in a wall. Why are you trying to put your thing inside of me without any kind of protection? Why do I have to be the one to say, hey, chill out, I'm HIV positive, instead of you asking, taking the time to know me, get to know me, let's go get tested together if you want to take the next step. Why do I have to be the one protecting you from yourself? No, baby, that is not my responsibility. And I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, love you, bye.
Well, what's your thought process? You first.
Well, hey, she made a lot of good points. First of all, she said a lot of good things, but it's like she said a lot of good things while talking a lot of nonsense. She said a lot, but didn't mean much. But no, she did say a lot that was like, for example, don't be trying to kiss random people that you don't know. Assume everybody has something, unless you speak to them, to find out. I don't know. Investigate properly. She said, don't rush into things. Don't be treating people like this is fantasy world, just sleeping with anybody and anybody. You can catch it. And they might not know anyway. So that was the things that she said was wise.
Well, you can make the argument that when you go on a date and you kiss someone for the first time, you don't know shit.
No, you don't.
So it's going to happen regardless. No one's going to say, I'm going to go get tested because I kiss you. No one does that.
No one does that.
No,
but
some people do, but most people don't.
A good girl will tell you if she has something, or a good person.
Yeah, but I think she's saying why should you kiss a random person?
No, but remember she said on the date, before you go on a date, they ask. Like, she's saying that before I go on a date, people are saying that I should tell them, or before I even ask my name.
No, don't forget HIV, she's saying kissing in general, I think.
Yeah, but I'm saying in her situation, kissing in general, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about HIV kissing in general.
I think at a point she said, why is strangers kissing? Remember she said that's not right.
Yeah, but it has to be referred to in her context. It does.
No, I think she said that in general. She was very like.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
She'll say that.
It doesn't matter.
No, because she'll say
it's not as serious.
What do you mean?
It's not as serious because one is like morally serious, where this one is morally serious and health serious. Because now you're giving someone something.
No.
Like,
HIV, I agree with.
Yeah.
Say something. I'm just saying. I got the impression that at one point she was saying that in general. Why are people making out in general? I think didn't she say that?
No, she said just treat everybody like they got something because you shouldn't be just rushing into
the bedroom. Then there's the pre-bedroom.
Yeah,
the pre-bedroom you can't judge. You can't question that. You can't tell.
That's how I said morally, unless it's a moral thing, isn't it? Oh, it's a objective.
But I'm
morally.
saying you can't tell someone's got something pre that stuff, like pre that stuff.
No, unless that's on there, you can't tell. So,
Why are you trying to
get HIV? That part.
Yeah, but she's telling you the truth. That's what I'm saying.
No, take HIV out. Forget HIV.
No, but you can't.
No.
It's reality. It's reality. This is what we live with in our society.
But what I'm saying is that.
This is what we live with. This is what I'm saying.
So what I'm saying is that you can go on a date with somebody.
Yeah.
And say someone doesn't have it.
Yeah.
You can go on a date with somebody. On a second, third date, have a kiss.
Yeah.
You still wouldn't know.
Unless they know. If they don't know, then you both don't know. Then you're both oblivious.
But I'm saying, is there a way of doing it? Because you can't. No one's gonna go on every date and say, "Can you get tested before this?" No one's doing that. No. Is there a way? Because they just said they might not know.
If you're serious with your life,
but let's be real.
I'm just saying. No.
I've done that.
I haven't done that, but I'm just saying. If the person knows, it's only if the person knows.
They can be asymptomatic.
Yeah, but that's if it's like recently.
No, but you
there is. That's why there's. I don't know. They must.
But what I'm saying is,
if they know, they know.
What I'm saying is, if you go on your next date, are you gonna ask these questions? At one point, will this come up?
Yeah, before you see with them, before you do all this mad stuff.
But what if they don't know?
Then they don't know. But then
you're still gonna.
But then you're gonna have to go. Like, if you're asking these questions, you're gonna have to go check.
But what I'm saying is that you might as well do this for every girl you get.
Yeah, well, how many girls you trying to get with?
No, not get. I mean, like when you go on the next date and it doesn't work out, the next day you're gonna get. How you ever like? She might not know. You might kiss her and then you might get something, but she didn't know.
Yeah. Well,
so is there any way to cancel that 100%?
The only way to cancel that 100%
is to ask
is to be.
Is to come to the date with a beaker and test shoe with shit.
Well, you can do that. Well, obviously that's not gonna work.
Yeah, exactly.
But you just gotta be upfront. Kissing in it, because that's what it is. It's the sexual transmission, the fluids and that, isn't it? I don't think holding hands you can get it. Okay. So focus more on the mind, and then you can get to the physical, like the kissing, the fluid transmission, because that's when it gets technical. That's when you get infected. Welcome to the apocalypse. It's survival mode, Call of Duty.
So you think conversations have to be happening? To be fair, this is why a lot of people ask on the first
mental growth. Focus on the mental. That's because you're asking about, is there a solution? How we can avoid this?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, focus on the mental. And then once you get to that,
you say mental, you ask questions, have discussions.
Yeah, like grow, because you can grow like in the emotional, mental.
I know you mean.
You know, thinking further.
Step. Why do I have to be the one protecting you from yourself? No, baby, that is not my responsibility, and I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, love you.
Okay, you gotta protect us from ourselves, because we be out here moving crazy, girl. You gotta protect us.
I don't know about you.
You already said you ain't asking all these questions.
What do you mean?
Have you been asking these kind of questions?
Yeah, but I'm not moving mad. No,
either way, we all need protecting out here. So that's what I'm saying. Okay. Like, we all need protecting.
Here's my consensus. I think there's 2 points. There's one point which I think we can all agree on. That's bullshit. Well, if you're HIV positive, you have to tell the other person.
Yeah, who you're not gonna touch.
Yeah, who you're gonna touch. Somewhere during the day. I think there's this big sense of. I think people have this big sense of. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. When you're on a date with somebody, you have to let them know these things.
Yeah, it's just
you have to let common sense.
Human decency. Yeah, you're gonna change their life.
Yeah, if I got a defect in any way,
yeah,
I have to let you know because it can affect you in the future.
If it affects you, then we have to let you know.
Exactly. That's just the main point. That notion that I haven't got to do anything, I'm going to do anything is like, yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to. Otherwise, it's going to affect the person. It's going to spread on even more.
Exactly.
Next person.
It's mad.
And it becomes a COVID thing where
it's survival thing with Call of Duty. It's crazy.
It's not going to happen. The whole world's not going to get COVID.
Resident Evil, Raccoon City. That's mad.
Yeah, the whole world's not going to get HIV, but be part of the solution, not the problem. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So it's not telling people just makes the way she's talking. She sounds like, oh,
she don't care.
I don't have to do. I don't have to do anything.
No, but she made great points. But then she cancelled it out by saying I don't have to do that. That's what
you have to do something. Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
The next point is that she talked about how when you go on a date, you should be asking these questions. You get to know the person.
Yeah.
Don't just go straight in for the naked exercise.
Yeah. Naked.
She makes a good point. We should ask these questions. I think what I was telling before is that. This is why on a lot of days, a lot of people ask, "What's your body count?" Even though it's a very can be known as a quite arbitrary question. I do get where it comes from, in the sense that if you've been with 500 people, which some people you see on YouTube, some people have.
Yeah.
At the age of 22.
Yeah.
It's why people don't like. That's why some guys are a bit iffy when a girl's got OnlyFans or she's a P model, or she's been with a lot of dudes, or she. You know what I mean? It's not even insecurity sometimes. Sometimes it's like, if you've been with that many people. Well, you might have something.
No, yeah, and
you might have a kid.
And on top of that, you don't even need to have many people. You could be a good person out there, only have a few body counts, but the person that you chose was that guy that was out there, bare people. He got it, she got it. They gave it to you. Now you got your body count of 2, and you're down with this survival mode for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
so it's real.
Yeah, so I get the body count. I think there's better questions you can ask, but I think the body count question has always been the biggest.
Yeah,
but I get where it comes. It's not just insecurity; it's also just protection of your lineage. You don't want to catch it yourself.
Nah,
and you don't want to pass it to anyone else.
Yeah, it's a good question. I feel like it's an immature question. It's the beginning
It's the beginning.
It's the first layer, and then it grows upon all of this other stuff. You don't ask her on the first date, like, what's your body count? That's not. That's what I was saying. Find out her mind, find out what she's into, that kind of thing. Like her morals, like where she kind of wants to be, like what kind of girl she is. That way you can kind of make up what she gives you, and then make up your own analysis. You know.
There's nothing wrong with getting tested as a couple.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But you have to do this eventually, like the couple of the first.
I don't know.
Maybe when you guys are.
Let us know when's too soon. But when should you ask?
Yeah, when should you ask? And you know,
Is
it wrong to ask about body count? You know, would you date a girl who's been with 200?
Oh.
And vice versa for the women. Like, would you date a guy?
Yeah.
Who's been with at least 100, 200?
Yeah. If your body count's over
9,000.
If your body count's over 30, because 30 is a wild number, even 20. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
So let's just say 30 to 50. If your body count's 30 to 50, would you wife that?
Yeah. So yeah, it's a serious question to ask. It's a big question. It's a weird question, man, because it's like
30 to 9,000.
To sum up, she's bullshit for the whole. I don't have to tell you or anything. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
But the other side, the beginning part where she's talking about how, oh, you should get to know me, ask these questions.
It's not my responsibility to baby you, basically. Like, if you wanna kiss me up and do all this stuff to me, I shouldn't have to stop you just because I've got HIV. Like, that's what she said.
Yeah,
like,
she should.
That's what she said. Like,
She should.
You should.
She should.
Because I don't know that.
She
I
should.
would say I like you, having a good time.
She should.
But come on, red card.
She should.
Red card.
She should.
But she's right. But red card.
She should.
She
It's
should.
like a rapper who's pretending to have millions.
Yeah.
Goes on a date, and in reality he's broke. And then the guy's like, oh, I shouldn't. You shouldn't have to. You
When the bill comes.
Why are you surprised I can't pay this? What's wrong? You've given the impression.
Yeah.
Fair enough, you can't put I got HIV on Tinder profile.
Nah.
Or you put it on your social.
Nah, you
but
can't.
on the first or second, even the first date, before you do it, you have the obligation.
Yeah. That's why it's about the mental of the person. Because, like I said, not everyone's nice. Like you said, it's not going to be in your profile. But it could be on your profile. Or you could tell them on the first date, just in case any kissing might happen. If you're thinking it might happen. You know what I mean?
It's obligation. I think people are getting a bit too entitled these days. You got to do something. If you don't want things like
just in case,
you got
it's prepared. Yeah.
Bear in mind, she has it, so she you think she'd be a bit more sympathetic. She might caught it that way. I don't telling her.
Oh
man, you know what I mean? So people don't think, but
the villain arc. This is how it becomes.
So people are very. I feel like people go through things.
Yeah.
They don't.
That's wild. That was good. Yeah,
they don't find. They don't. You just have to say you're part of this problem. Fair enough, the problem fucked you up.
Yeah.
But now, how are you gonna prevent it from fucking up the next generation?
Yeah.
That's
why she came with the villain arc stuff. She was giving some good points, and then she came with the villain arc. She's still hurt.
It could have happened to her a month ago, and she's like, fuck men.
Yeah, fuck men. I'm gonna get
away. It's like, no, you got. Fair enough, go through your shit. You've been traumatized, but
she said she's gonna catch a bar.
You're perpetuating the same shit that fucked you up. And that guy who you're gonna fuck up is gonna fuck up another girl. And that could be your daughter one day.
Yeah, nah, for real.
People don't think like that. They just think, let's just carry on the cycle. It's like, bro, you're part of the problem. Yeah. Do something about it. Don't wallow in self-pity for too long. It gets boring, and people start to not sympathize for you for a lot for a long time. There's a certain point where it's got like adult up. I don't know how to say it. Like take responsibility. Like
maturity.
Like come on,
it's a mental maturity, innit? If you're gonna see it as life. And timelines and generations that you're talking about, that you're gonna look further. You're gonna tell people. You're not gonna just infect and confuse.
Yeah, man.
Add on to survival.
You sound like a child. Do you know what I mean? Why do I have to? Because you're an adult.
Yeah, exactly. Adult things that change your whole life. That's adult things. You gotta.
Why do I have? Because you have to.
Imagine. Why do I have to go to work?
Oh, he has to. Yeah, he has to.
Because we're adults. We gotta go to work. We got bills to pay.
Yeah. But on the flip side, man, stop moving mad. Do talk to before you get before you get down and dirty.
Before you do anything.
Find out the deets.
Because this just lets us know to slow down a little bit, because we moving a bit wild. Like I said, she made some good points. We are a bit wild
as a gender.
Yeah, we are a bit wild. Yeah, not us two in general, but like man them in general.
Yeah.
As a species, it's part of we got to cool down the emotions, balance out the yin and the yang.
Yeah, just breathe. Ask questions. So yeah, that's my consensus. That's your consensus.
That's us. Be safe out there. That's what we're saying.
Wear a condom, kids.
Yeah. They'll be just out here raw like she said. She said people out here just, hey, we out.
So.